What's happening, people? My name is Riley, and I've been playing this game a lot recently. This is a game of King of the Hill, in case you didn't notice, and I'm loving King of the Hill just because of the fact that the hill is where all the action is. The reason why I love King of the Hill is just everyone rushes to the hill, everyone wants to be in the hill, and there's always like 3 guys versus 2 guys, or just a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't really liked Team Deathmatch a whole lot just because everyone seems to be pretty spread out. It takes a while to get to where everyone's at, and it's really easy for opposing teams to camp out at power weapon areas. But good for them, they're taking priority and picking up the power weapon before they do anything. Now, I wanted to talk about, I really didn't want to talk about gears because we all know it's awesome, we all know we're having fun. And by the way, if you guys want to play with me anytime, just, come on my channel and check out the my gamer tag or whatever. We're just looking here. And you can play with me because I like playing with a party in Gears, because this is definitely one of those games where you want to play in a party. You want to play with a bunch of people, and it makes it a lot more fun, and it makes it a lot easier to win, especially these objective games like Capture the Leader and King of the Hill. I really wish they had more objective games, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about that because that was actually another commentary where I talked about that, and I don't want to, talk about the same shit over and over again. And there was my swing shot, baby. Yeah, I love doing the swing shot. You'll see me do this a couple other times. I call it a swing shot. I'm going to coin my own term here. Heck, I might even make my own video about it. But I do this thing where I just do like 180s and stuff, or 90-degree turns real fast and blind fire with the shotgun. It's 90% luck, but it looks cool. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about that. I've already wasted about 30% of this 30% of this video just blathering on about whatever. But I wanted to share an experience I had today with you people, and that essentially was BAM in your face. That was not synced up at all, but who gives a crap? I had an experience today, and I recently bought a motorcycle, and I am a first-time rider, and essentially I had this, I don't want to call it a fear, but I had this concern that being on the highway would be a real difficult thing, right? You're going 80 miles per hour, and the thing with motorcycles, the real cool thing with motorcycles is that when you get on a motorcycle, you realize why everyone loves it so much and why everyone, says, oh, you're going to die. Because it is really quite an exhilarating experience to be riding, even at 25 miles per hour. No joke. It's just like the first time you get in a car, right? When you first got into a car, going 25 miles per hour was kind of crazy because you're like, I am moving this 2-ton object. I could just destroy anyone. And when you're in a bike, it's the same thing with you, only you're like, I could destroy myself. If I fall, I'm effed. And today, a couple of my best friends came down and we were hanging out, and they both have bikes and I have a bike now too, and we were riding around, and we kind of got to a point where we had to get on the highway because I took a wrong turn, because I was leading the group, and we kind of took a wrong turn, and what happened is we had to get on the highway to get back, and I was sort of like, okay, I'm kind of not comfortable with this, but, I got to learn sometime. And so I had this little, concern, and I like being really safe in situations like this because, if you're going 80 miles per hour down the highway and you wreck, you need to have gear on or else you'll be dead. And when you have gear, you'll still have issues. You're still going to get injured really bad. No matter how much gear you have, you're going to get effed, So I was kind of concerned about that. But I'll have to tell you, we got on the highway, and when you punch that engine, when you rev that 600cc engine up, and you get up to 80, 90 miles per hour, oh my God, what an experience, what an exhilarating feeling. And I'm not saying you should go out and, buy a motorcycle or do anything like that, but what I'm saying is, you should face your fears. Oh, watch, this is a stupid move. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But what I'm saying is you should face your fears, because if you're scared of roller coasters or something like that, or if you're scared of bungee jumping, or if you're scared of all these things, don't be. They wouldn't be in operation if they weren't safe. There are ways to be careful. You want to be careful, but you want to be safe, but you got to realize that, you can handle it. Like, if other people can do it, you can do it. And that's the thing, is that you need to just go for it. And I'm usually the kind of thrill-seeking kind of guy. Like, I love roller coasters and stuff like that. But that was the one time I do remember being kind of concerned about, being kind of careful about it. Same thing with snowboarding. I'm always about like going off of big jumps. I love snowboarding. I love doing tricks and stuff like that. never really did it ever come across to me that I should be careful, or, you know, maybe I should think about, you know, what I'm doing. Actually, it's getting close to snowboarding season now, and just like, I think it was in February, one of the last times I went out, I went out and I went off a jump, I went off a ramp, and I literally had, like, I want to say 2 or 3 seconds of airtime, which is a lot when you're on a snowboard. And I just wrecked, dude. I just biffed hard, and what I had a messed up back for 2 weeks. It was terrible. But hey, I'm okay now, and I'm fine. I went to the doctor, I checked it out, and I was perfectly okay. So the whole point of this whole situation is that, you know, your body recovers and you're fine. Oh gosh, you're gonna think I'm gonna say, hey, just go wreck yourself every time you want to go out and just be reckless. You gotta be careful. You gotta think about what you're doing. But in the end, it's all about having fun, because really, life is short, man. I mean, I'm 24, and I'm not saying that you got a whole time. Anyway, the point is, life is short. Have fun with it. Game's over. Went 12-1. Fun game. Hope you enjoyed this. Peace out, guys.